Hey guys, a little update on the CM690 mod. Here I am fiddling around doing some last minute stuff, some lighting and a little bit of sheathing and whatnot. Anyway, I came up with this to put a 120mm fan there. And all this is a piece of smoked acrylic which is routed. The edges, as you can see, get very, very close with the hole. Then I used heavy 1/8 inch wide channel. Nice rubbery material here. This is what it looks like. You can see the profile. Okay. Anyway, and what that does is it makes a friction fit underneath the DVD and against the sides, and then it gets hit by these little tabs. Keeps it from going too far forward, so you can set the fan in there and suck some air. And I thought you might enjoy seeing that. I use tiny little button head black oxide stainless. I use Nylox. This is a Cooler Master fan with a bunch of pins on it and stuff I need to sheath. Oh joy, oh joy. You're looking at a 120mm fan that has been put into a smoked acrylic frame with anti-vibration Buna rubber channeling around it. Should probably keep that fan about as quiet as you can possibly get it. And it will be sucking air in through the front mesh underneath the DVDs. So there you have it. Another little doodad I'm making for a Hoodcom 690. This is for the lighting. I just thought it was pretty cool. Considering it's mesh, it's really delicate and had to make square holes. I think it came out real nice. So this will get wired up and sleeved. And this stuff, which we got from SVC this time, since we were ordering a light kit and some fans, stuff like that. So I'll show you more about that in a bit. The other part of this, the other half of this modification, will be putting the two trimmers that come with the fans. And I'll just relocate the two trimmers on here. This is a piece of cake compared to the other job. Let me show you the madness that is sleeving and putting stuff in at the last minute. Yes. Over here I'm painting up the inverter box. Okay. And here I've got the potentiometers blacked out, as you can see. Beautiful thing. Those are drying. Same with the switches right there. So everything will look nice and black from the inside. No weird shiny stuff that's not supposed to be there. And as you can see, these are going to be way so much fun sleeving on. These are the little things that come off the switches that let you run the fan off temperature. So then you get a temperature lead, which is remarkably close to the switch. That's real handy, isn't it? So if your temperature probe has to be within 6 or 8 inches of your switch, that's awesome. So I'm not really sure. But you know what's neat about these is that even if these don't get used for the temperature probes, the switches are in the little plate and they can be used for lights later on or whatever. So I'm going to go ahead and sleeve them anyway. It's not that big a deal, but it does seem kind of silly. But I do like the little trimmer switches. That's pretty cool. And of course, a little fan deal that I made up came out pretty nice. Smoke acrylic plates. I thought I'd show you what I'm going through with these Cooler Master fans with the little thermal sensor and the little deal. It comes down to a Molex with a pass-through and a fan plug. He just wants to use the Molex. So what I've done is I clip off the little 3-pin fan leads, fold them up, slide heat shrink over it to insulate it. Okay, I'll show you one that's finished over here. Okay, and this is what you end up with when you're done. So a little lumpy, but that's where the fan pins are in. But it's all hidden in the back anyway. So that's next up. Alright, I thought I'd show you the little custom touches I gave Hoodcom 690 here. The Cooler Master fans come with these doodads. have a potentiometer and a switch for a little thermistor or something, and took these Nexus ventilation plates. You can see they're mesh. Put the potentiometer in there. Very nice. And then right in the middle is for the cold cathode lighting, okay, which I've got installed in the bottom here. And I got it installed up in the top here, and then I've got the little box here painted black. Painted the all the stuff black too, and then put clear coat over it so it would look like the rest of the case. Got the little 120 that'll go behind all this stuff here. Okay, and it's all wired up. And here, let me just spin the case around. And here we've got the front panel goodies. All this stuff all needs to be dealt with, of course. But the client's going to be installing the hardware, so I'll let him have the joy of that. But I did cinch down a few things, get a few things taken care of. But yep, there you have it. All blacked out, custom switches, LED fans, extra fan in the front, port emulators. This thing's ready to rock. Alrighty, just thought I'd show you some rudimentary cable massaging and management. Remember all the spaghetti that was coming out of there? Now I've lashed it all down. And everything I can think of has been dealt with, sheathed, whatever. Got the nice little dials here, switches, everything works. The slide switches. Flip it around a little more. So you got all the stuff to hook up to the motherboard, emulators, hard drives, front panel switches. Here's all the controls neatly blacked out and flashed. They'll get massaged when he puts in his gear. There's the little ventilator fan wedged in there. Beautiful. Slot for a DVD drive still, okay? Looking very nice. So, what I can tell, we're about done.